of which he is king. He spoke of the second coming. Look at the take-home value tonight. Look at what he says to us, to you and to me. He says, learn this lesson from the fig tree. As soon as its twigs get tender and the leaves come out, you know that summer is near. Even so, when you see all of these things, you know that it's near, even right at the door. Some of you grew up with those kettles that began to whistle when they got hot. And you knew when you heard that sound, you know what? The water's hot. The younger generation, when you're on your laptop and you've forgotten your power cord and you get that and it comes up with that warning sign, you have 10 minutes remaining on your battery. You know what's about to happen. You better save your work and get done with it because you're about to lose your power supply. Well, Jesus told us, when you see those warnings come popping up, when you hear that whistle start on the kettle, you know. When you see the leaves coming up, you know that it's summer coming along, isn't it? I mean, here we are, the 31st of July. Tomorrow is the first day of August. You know that spring is nearly here. In the same way, when you see all these things, Jesus said, you know that I'm nearly here. And what should you do? Jesus tells us, he says, actually I put this one in to just give us a picture of what Jesus said will come. How bad will it get? He says there will be great distress, unequaled from the beginning of the world until now, and never to be equaled again. In fact, he says if those days had not been cut short, no one would survive. But for the sake of the elect, for those who believe in him, those days will be shortened. Here's his message to each of us tonight. He says, heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away. Listen to the words of Jesus to you. Be careful, or your hearts will be weighed down with dissipation, drunkenness, and the anxieties of life. We all know those, don't we? Be careful that they don't weigh you down, so that that day will not close on you like a trap and catch you unexpectedly. For it will come upon all those who live on the face of the whole earth. So be always on the watch, and pray that you may be able to escape all that is about to happen, that you may be able to stand before the Son of Man. My friends, some of you are wondering, this is pretty sobering stuff. How will anyone be able to be ready for the Son of Man when he comes? Well, here we come with the good news. And I want you to know it's the best news in the world. It's the gospel. And we're going to share the gospel this week in these meetings. Jesus said that this gospel message of the kingdom would be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations. And then, when the gospel, the message we will share this week, when that has gone around the world to every nation, then the end will come. My friends, I want to be ready when Jesus comes. And the reason I've come from New Zealand to Australia for invitation is to help you understand what the Bible says, so that you too can be ready and alert when Jesus comes. It's going to be something amazing. We're going to talk about that on Monday night. Please don't miss it. But at this point, I want to invite our team to come forward and lead us in a special item. Thank you.